Hi, welcome to Book Club.
My name is Lavasha.
And I'm Squizzy, and we're back with Chapter 2 of Tender Beasts.
By LaSalle Sandberry.
Yes.
Do we need to recap what the first chapter was about?
No.
Okay. Watch the first video if you want to know what the first chapter was about. So we do get some idea of what their ages are at the beginning of this chapter.
But yeah, so she's revealing their age over time.
So Sunny and Dom are in what I assume to be high school.
Yeah, and they seem to be around the same age, maybe even like 1 or 2 years apart. And and I really think their last name is pronounced Bear because it's like Bear Academy. Their thingamajig, their mascot is a bear.
Probably, yeah.
And this academy is a scholarship-based school that their mom set up. And the very first thing I thought was like, she brought up like they have to attend that school because their mom was like, good enough for my kids, and stuff like that. But I'm like, that's not a good situation to put your kids in, to be like the people with your names on the school. Everybody else is scholarship students. They're getting money from you and maybe the other wealthy families. And you're like the elite rich kids, same last name as the school, wandering around. Like, I feel like that's not a good mental situation to put your kids in.
And I was trying to delve into whether it was, I don't know if I want to say good, but like that she wants to keep it sort of basic looking.
That's what I made a note about it. I said, because she was like, why? Because I was like, it doesn't have to be ugly to be functional. Poor people deserve a beautiful building to attend their classes in.
That's what
and like her excuse was the other rich people are be jealous, and I'm like,
that sounds
like
fair.
It seems like it seems to show your opinion of poor people, honestly. To do something like that. And like, do you care more about these rich people or these poor children that you're supposed to help?
Okay, so let's tell our 4 viewers or so what we're talking about. So the mom's school for underprivileged youth, it looks pretty basic. Like, it looks like a brick building. I would say probably the way it was described in the book, like an institution, like someplace you don't really. That's sorry. My mind probably just flipped that Dom just came from a juvie institution and he's going to the school. But anyway, that's what I assume the school looks sort of like based on how it's described in the book. And the mom wants it to look that way so that the other elite parents don't get jealous that their kids can't attend. But she also wants it to look like they need money so that the rich people will donate to it. So she wants the rich people to donate to it, but not feel jealous.
I feel like rich people would keep donating even if the school looked good. They like to be like, oh, that's the school that we're putting money into. Look how nice it looks. Look where we get to send all these poor people. Like, I'm sure they wouldn't mind if it looked good.
And wait, I just thought of that. Like, if they were jealous that their kids couldn't attend, so people above a certain tax bracket can't attend at all?
Did she say they can't attend or that they just don't? Because it is a scholarships-based school, but her kids do go there.
Yeah, but it wouldn't make sense for her to care about whether they get jealous that their kids can attend if they're able to. Like, they're jealous that their kids don't attend the school. Well, then tell them to attend the school.
No, I don't think it was jealous that they can't. I wish I had the exact wording. But I don't think it was jealous that they can't attend. It was just that, let's see. Oh yes, I asked Mom why we didn't upgrade the design of the school once when I was younger and didn't know any better. She said, we're not trying to compete with Toronto French School or Upper Canada College or any of them. This is a high quality institution for underprivileged youth that relies on donations. What do you think would happen if investors visited an absolutely gorgeous campus that their privileged children were denied? Oh, so they are denied going there. They would be upset. They would feel shortchanged. But the poor people would feel shortchanged going to an ugly school. Like, we went to an ugly school, especially the art classroom, dungeon. Nobody wants to.
Literally like just a concrete building that flooded up when it rained.
Yeah, nobody wanted to be in there.
But so she doesn't want the rich people to attend.
Yeah.
Okay.
But she wants her kids to go there to instill a sense of.
Yeah.
But that's not mentally good for them. Like, I don't think any of them mentions having friends except for Dom. Dom surprisingly has a friend.
And we'll get to that just 1 second. But I made note of something. Okay, so we were talking about how the mom wants her kids to go there for so that it can look like they care. And I noted that the mom may have, I'm still unsure, but she may have genuinely cared about the underprivileged. But it seems like since they're doing this out of necessity, the kids don't truly understand like their privilege or like they don't really, because we're gonna be talking about his friends soon.
Yeah.
Dom has a friend, and
Jeremy.
he was priced out of his home, so he
Yeah.
had to move. So apparently they're having financial troubles, but she
And they-
seems so uncaring about it. Like,
Yeah, and like a poor lady came up to her at the end of school, well, assumingly poor, she immediately looked at her, she was like, oh, sweatshirt, ew, poor, let me give her some money so she'll go away. She was like, oh, here's some change for some coffee. And the lady was like, no, have you seen the milkman? And she was like, God, what? Take the change, lady.
we're jumping ahead a bit.
Yeah.
Let's go back. So they're in high school. The mom, that we're talking about the appearance of the school and how we feel that may be unfair to both the kids that attend and her kids.
Oh yeah. And then my next note was Sunny's mom literally saying to her, be a good ambassador of our family since you'll be running things when I'm gone.
Oh
so
yeah, she
literally
did.
say,
Yeah, I
"You'll be
did
running
make
things
note
when
of
I'm
that.
gone."
So
I did she mean running the school or running the family?
yeah, I was
So-
curious about that.
Yeah.
Unsure about that. But so she did tell Sunny something about being in charge. So Sunny's not just pulling that out of her own.
Yeah. On head.
Yeah.
And it's also making her I like that Dom said something about it, like she's like everybody at the school has to wear a uniform, and it's uniforms that the family gives to the students. Most uniform schools you have to buy your uniform. But yeah, the family gives the uniforms, and what's her face? Sunny, she shows up to school, she's got her hair pressed. That's another thing, like she's not wearing her natural hair or anything like that.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
got her hair pressed, she's got a little beret on it, thinking Blair Waldorf is what's in my head when I hear this. And her brother is like, you look sad. You look sad trying to fit in. And he's like, you're not going to fit in, so why are you even trying? Because they're the rich Bear family. They're not going to fit in no matter what. And like the shoes that she's wearing are probably like expensive versions of of what the other kids at the school have. And Dom, he showed up at school in what, like a punk. I'm thinking maybe like a punk.
Yeah, it had
outfit.
like an anime girl on the front. So
Yeah.
some
He was
either
being himself.
and it had like what was it, paper clips
So
yeah.
puts it on the side. So he's using his
and an
privilege,
alternative
honestly.
type look. Yeah.
But he's also apparently doing really well in school.
Yeah, he's taking advanced biology classes. Sunny didn't know that.
This one interaction showed me that they've never tried to get to know him. She was like, "Oh, I didn't know he was like interested in what is it, not anthropology,
Biology.
but biology, but like the physical
Anatomy.
That's it,
Yeah.
anatomy. That's it. If he did kill the girl, what if he was trying to do an autopsy? He was like, to see what the inside of the body looks like. But yeah, he's smart. He's sure of himself. He's confident. He's a singular person, unlike
I put
other
that.
people too. Oh my God. Oh, go ahead.
There was something that happens later in the chapter, or a thought that Sunny has later in the chapter that made me note that Sunny may be jealous that Dom isn't afraid to express his individuality.
Mm-hmm. What happened?
What were you?
What was it that made you think she was-
I don't know.
Oh,
It might
never
come
mind.
to me.
Okay. Oh yeah. Apparently this murder happened over the summer, so he was like gone for the summer, not able to attend events, and there was like, why don't you use the excuse that you had depression? And like 2 kids of the family were like, absolutely not. Like they just walked away because one of the kids actually does have depression. And
Yeah.
honestly, to the point where he was trying to kill himself, that they had to hide knives and stuff. And I was like, this family cares more about appearances than their children. Like I'm repeatedly shown that over and over again.
Yeah.
Like they're forced to attend this school. They're pretending that this kid didn't have depression. Then when they need it, they're like, let's use the depression excuse.
Yep. Yeah.
And-
Which is
And I'm glad that Dom didn't go along with that. Like,
the lie that they came up with. Darren, he's the one who had depression. The lie that
the
they came
twin?
up to cover.
Darren and
What is her name? Kylie, I think.
yeah, there.
The lie that they came up to cover up that Darren had depression is that he was at an artist retreat. And then the lie that they came up to cover up Dom's juvie transgression is that he has depression, which is
Messed
yeah.
especially when it was to that point that he was trying to kill himself. Oh yeah, but Carter is a girl. I think we had Carter listed as the oldest son.
No,
But-
I had her.
Oh,
older.
okay.
She is the oldest daughter.
I wasn't paying enough attention. I was like, Carter, guy. girl.
I wrote that there was a metaphor about Carter's sharp teeth because she goes after things and then she's the one that's most willing to bite. And I also noted that Sunny grinds her teeth, so maybe like she's she's holding back her desire to want to take charge and grab the bull by the horns, if you will. And Sunny is still very bothered by Carter being in charge or trying to tell her what to do.
Yeah. She should say something. She'd be like, I don't like you bossing me around. They'd probably be like, look at Sunny.
I'm wondering if since I'm assuming this is gonna go tilt into the supernatural at some point, I'm wondering if there's some sort of alpha type thing.
Maybe Sunny is a sigma or an omega. But I think it's bear, so I don't think they have that kind of social standing or whatever.
When Sunny told Dom that he should change and that he shouldn't come to school in an outfit like that again, I noticed that it said her hand shook. I was wondering if it was because she's afraid of Dom or is she just nervous about trying to exert authority for the
Yes,
first
that's the exact same note that I wrote. I was like, is she scared of Dom or scared of herself? Like, is she actually like a timid person? A note that I also made was when Dom was going in and he was like, apparently he's in 10th grade. What is that, like 15, 16?
Oh, I wrote Dom is in grade 9, so he's around 14 or 15. That's what I wrote.
Oh.
Now I'm questioning myself. Did it say grade 9? I got grade 9 from somewhere.
Or is he in 10th grade AP or something like that?
No, he's in grade... Oh, I assumed he was in grade 9 because he said something about he noted that he was taking a 10th grade level course. So I assumed
so that's why I
got
thought he was in 10th grade.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, but I noted that he actually seems talkative if someone shows interest in him. Because he went on for an entire paragraph. Because most of the time when people talk to him, he's had one-word responses or anything like that. But he was like, yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And she was like, this is the most I've ever heard it. And he
And then he was like,
shut
wait,
himself
never
off.
mind. Why am I saying all this?
Yeah, he shut himself off. And that's so sad.
Yeah.
Because he seems really sweet, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So I have Jeremy, that's the friend. Jeremy is Dom's best and only friend. He's been in and out of juvie.
But has he though? Is that what she's just assuming because he's poor now?
I'm going to assume that he has been in and out of juvie.
It might be for small things, probably.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. And I wonder how his and Dom's friendship is, since Dom is still rich and Jeremy is poor. And I wonder if they're as close as Dom thinks they are, or anything like that.
Yeah, maybe not. Before we get any more information about the friendship, I'm going to assume they're as close as they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because Dom is still the only one who's really, been talking to him. Because Jeremy used to come over to their house all the time.
Yeah, but now he doesn't, because he shows up at the door and they're like, ooh.
No, well, we don't go into all that. No. But he doesn't come over anymore because he had to move away because
they got priced out of their apartment
Yeah.
complex. Oh yeah, there was one phrase that they said that truth is a luxury. Yes, they don't have the luxury to be honest, and honestly, they do. They can be honest with themselves, each other, and I don't know, why are they why can't they talk to each other? Have any of the other siblings tried talking to Dom? It doesn't seem like it, because during Kylie's birthday that they apparently had, he stayed in his room.
I feel like Darren and Kylie are so close that they don't really care about the other people.
Yeah.
Carter, I don't know. Carter.
Too old, maybe.
Sunny. Yeah, maybe. But yeah. And Sunny is too busy trying to be fake to really. I feel like she probably really doesn't focus in on anyone, truly.
Yeah, she's so much thinking about how to appear this way, that way, or the other, that she's not able to get friends or anything. Because she was excited about seeing this girl Destiny at the end, but she was like, oh, Destiny, she's so boring. I have to remind her to take food out of her teeth. And I was like, Destiny don't like you.
Right, that's what I was thinking. And she was like, the sentence was something like, and I have to be nice enough to tell her to take it out. I was like, that girl probably does not like her. Just always tell her, there's food in your teeth.
After that,
the lady in the hood appears. It's a white woman in a hood. She beckons Sunny over and says some secret code about the milkman.
do you know the milkman? And first time I was like, a white woman asking about a milkman. That seems. And also, I wonder what the ratio of black students are at this poor school.
I don't know.
Probably
I wonder.
pretty high.
Probably.
That might also be why their mom wants them to go there,
Maybe.
because it's majority black.
Maybe that. Now that would be a good reason. Okay, I would understand that. But
Still, like they're like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
They're
But-
not making friends.
yeah, but we don't know for sure that maybe it's a them problem, and maybe the other students aren't looking at them weird. I don't know. We'll see.
Who do you think this milkman is?
I have no idea. I can't even begin to figure out what the milkman. She said something about staining the milk.
Yeah. Is it like a white person that was dating
That's
a
what
black
I was just
person?
about to say. Like, I do think I did note it, of course, so it should be noted that she made sure to say it was a white woman. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
But then again, that certain thing stands out to me because, like, once you have characters of a certain race, you have another character comes in, and then the author is like,
Oh yeah,
I
true.
noticed that,
Because,
yeah.
yeah.
Because I was reading a book like written by a white author, and then it was like he bumped into a Chinese man, and I'm like, oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. So I have no idea where to start on how to figure out that code. I'm not even going to try to figure it out. The
Yeah.
milkman. I'm just going to wait until the next chapter, see if we figure anything else out.
And I'm also gonna say that I don't think Jeremy killed Dom's girlfriend. Like,
You
it
mean-
might be.
Oh,
Yeah,
you don't think
Jeremy
his
is-
friend killed him?
Yeah.
So you don't think Dom killed her? You don't
Don't
think
think his
Jeremy?
friend killed her. Yeah.
Or what about? Do you still think it was someone we haven't met yet who killed the
Yes.
mom? Okay. I still think it's someone.
I think someone that we've met has killed the mom, but I think someone we haven't met killed Dom's girlfriend.
Okay.
Two killers.
I think someone we've met killed the mom. I don't know.
Do you
I
think
have
it's the
no
same
idea
person?
who killed. You know what? I'm gonna say no. Actually, I think there's gonna be two killers. All right, but yeah. Is that everything?
That's all I got.
Yeah, and we're gonna try not to do any more major spoilers. So if you want to check out the book, it's a good read so far.
It's good. I'm really
tender
liking
reads.
it.
Yeah, me too. I'm into it. So join us for book club. Comment, like, subscribe.
Yes. All right. We'll have our next episode next week, hopefully.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.